If you've ever had problems working with hidden or obscured objects, then here's 2 easy ways that you can do it. So the first option I'm going to show you uses the Alt key. So if we just come up, we just move our objects over, so they're all hidden, all stacked on top of each other. We click off to deselect everything. If we try selecting anything, all we can select with our selection tool without any assistance is the top object. If we hold down the Alt key, we can click on any point and it will cycle through the different objects at that point. So holding down the Alt key, I'll click in the middle. I've selected the one below. We click again, it'll select the one below. Click a third time and it'll toggle back to the beginning. We can just cycle through the different objects. Now these give us our transform handles, so we can change the shape of our objects. We can move them about. If we hold on to the Alt key, we can move them about. But this has the obvious disadvantage that we can't actually see what we're working with. So one simple way we can make it so we can see what we're doing is to change the opacity of the objects so they become visible. We select everything. We can come up to the Fill and Stroke dialog box button at the top here. Click on that. If your user interface isn't set up the same as mine, another way you can get to the Fill and Stroke dialog box is to come over to Objects, and in here we've got Fill and Stroke, second option down. And then we can come down and we can change the opacity of all of our different objects at once. So now we can see all of our objects. If we click off, so we haven't got everything selected, we can hold down our Alt key and we can click on a particular point. If we click here, for example, the only ones we can toggle through are the 2 circles that are actually at that point. If we come to the center, we can click and toggle through all 3. And like I say, then we can use the transform handles. You let go of the Alt key, you can use the transform handles to change the shapes. And hold down the Alt key, you can move them about. So this way means that we've got to change the opacity of our objects to actually see what we're doing. Another way we can do it is if we come up, all I'm going to do is select all of these just so I can put the opacity back up. With them all selected, I'm going to put the opacity back to 100. So we click off to the side to deselect everything. So now we're back to just being able to select the top one unless we use the Alt key. But another way we can do it is if we come up to the top right hand corner of our canvas, there's this little icon that looks like a monitor. We click on this one. This gives us our display modes. And we've got normal, which is what we usually work in. We've got outline, which just gives us the outline of the object. Or we've got outline overlay, which is what I'm going to select. So this kind of gives us a more washed out look to our colours, but it also shows us the outlines of our different shapes. So if we try and click and drag just anywhere within the circles, we can't move anything. This is because you have to select the outline. So if we select the outline, we can now move it around. If we select the outline of a hidden shape without pressing the Alt key, this is just with the selection tool, we can just click and drag on any of the objects that we want. If we click and release, it selects an object and we can use the scaling handles to adjust that object. Of course, we can move it out so we can see it off to the side. Now, obviously, this way's much cleaner. We don't have to mess about with the Alt key. We don't have to change opacities. We can see everything. And all we've got to do to get it back to normal is just come up to the top and change back to normal display mode. And we're back to how we want it. So I hope you found that helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.